Well, give Iowa credit. Iowa was great tonight. They made plays, they made free throws, they made big shots when they had to make it. They were ready to play. At the start of the game, is that me? They were ready, and we weren't. They got off to a great start, and you know, I thought we played incredibly hard. I thought we tried to win. We just didn't play smart enough to win tonight. Our shot selection and our turnovers, decision making. If it wasn't for Alex down there, he kept the game close, and then Logan made some big shots for us. But we never quit. We cut to 5 twice and just made two or three really bad decisions when we did that. But proud of my team and give Iowa a lot of credit. They were great.
Questions for the players, please, and wait for the mic.
For both Logan and Alex, you look at those first 10 minutes or so, and it seemed like you guys were a little bit scrambled. What do you think kind of went into that and into that slow start? And was it really, at that point, kind of tough to fully recover from that at any point?
I think it was most likely having so much time off this late in the season. I think, in the middle of the season that's good, but this late, I think we played 9 games in 15 days. It's tough to get in a rhythm in practice in the late season. You just want to play. And I think guys, coach had some time off, but guys maybe got out of the rhythm a little bit.
I think we were just overexcited. We wanted to win so bad, so and we took not. We made a lot of turnovers. We didn't take care of the ball.
Mark, the type of turnovers you guys had, traveling, kind of making sloppy decisions, giving them all up, it didn't seem like the team that's progressed so much in the past couple of weeks. What went wrong there, and why was that the case for you guys?
Alex said we were really excited, okay, and we didn't handle the big stage very well. We've been in a lot of big games, but we didn't handle this stage very well. Now, what Logan was trying to say, and I'll take some of the blame, we've limped home. Okay, what I mean by that, Des Wells took a lot of time off because he couldn't practice. He was really out of sync. He had a bruised knee. Alex has had some problems with his ankle. He hasn't practiced a lot. We've had one game in about 13 days, I believe, count the Alabama. I didn't know what we were going to get in Alabama because we hadn't practiced a lot and practiced well. And the guys just played. We're trying to practice yesterday, and we just don't have enough bodies. So we were out of rhythm. But we just compete so hard and we try so hard. I don't know how we kept it close, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's really because of Alex protecting the rim down there. We finally figured out their zone a little bit, and we drove it. But all the free throws we missed, front end and one-on-ones, layups. It was amazing we kept it as close as we did. And just credit to how hard these guys play.
Do we have anything else for players before we move on to coach? Because if not, we're going to lose players.
For either of you, you guys started the season at the Barclays Center here in New York. Did you think that may have helped a little bit with the jitters and that maybe fully contributed to the lack of playing and rhythm? Is that why you couldn't?
That feels like forever ago, really.
It was.
And this is a long season. And New York is a great stage, whether it's the Barclays Center or Madison Square Garden. We may have been a little overexcited, but I don't think that's not why we lost the game tonight.
Nice question for you guys.
Logan, I know the loss is sort of fresh and still stinging, but when you look back at the season as a whole, I guess what sort of are your thoughts on making the NIT, making this deep run at the end of the year, and sort of picking it up in the postseason?
I have to agree with what Coach always tells us is it's good to play well late. And that's what we did, starting in the ACC tournament, we played really well. And then, this far in the NIT, not counting this game, we played really well. And, it's the most exciting time to be playing well. So I'm just really proud of the guys. And, they've made huge strides, especially the young guys who've come such a long ways from how they were playing at the beginning of the year. It's unbelievable.
she stayed in Belmont.
Good job.
Here and then here. Well, that's not a good story.
Are these questions for Thursday's paper?
What paper are we talking about?
Yes.
I saw Seth go through warm-ups. Was he a possibility to play, or was that just?
In his mind, not in my mind. He was pain-free, but he couldn't shoot it. He could handle it a little bit, but if it had been his offhand, his right hand, we probably would have played him, but it wasn't worth it.
Hey, Church, did the Iowa length or their change-up defenses cause some of the
change-up defense, I think two things. The physicality, took us a while to get used to that. And I watched them go right at Michigan State. I mean, they were going right at Michigan. Michigan State's pretty physical. So we knew that. We talked about it. We just weren't ready for it. But we could, I couldn't get my guys to understand the changing defenses and what we were supposed to. I couldn't coach from this end, trying to help them in the first half. Second half, we were much better against the zone. And we just kept trying different things, and we spread them out and got to the foul line. We just couldn't make free throws. But the first half, and I'll be honest with you, we don't get zoned in the ACC. We just don't. I'm trying to think who did zone us. Maybe Virginia Tech was the last time we got zoned. And like I said, we haven't had much rhythm in practice, so I was a little concerned about it, and it showed. But the good thing is we made adjustments and figured it out late. But the physicality and changing defense definitely hurt us.
Yeah, Mark, now that the season is over, could you address even very briefly what your role is going to be with Alex as he determines what his future is going to be?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Come on, Jeff. The season just ended. We were trying to win the NIT. He was great tonight on a big stage. We're going to do what's best for Alex.
Mark, Des has been such a workhorse for you guys, especially in postseason. How much did his foul trouble hurt you guys?
Yeah, I felt sorry for Des. Des wants it so bad. He gets so excited. He just, his foul trouble in the second half, just the 3, and then he came out and picked up 4 right away, and then played smart and had a silly 5th foul. But I thought it hurt his rhythm, and just wasn't his night. Just wasn't his night. It wasn't from the lack of effort, but he'll learn from. He's got to learn from this big stage and handle it a little bit better. But wouldn't trade him.
Last
Guy
question.
competes.
Sorry, Coach.
It seemed like Roy, Devin Marble sort of played that Des Wells role for them tonight. Is that something you sort of willed them to victory, or how tough was he to guard for you guys?
It's hard. Well, and it's hard to guard because they have guys that set really good screens for him. Not always legal, but good screens. And we made 2 mistakes early. Out of bounds under, handoff, switch, and we didn't switch. And then they ran a ball screen early, and Alex just didn't show. And the kid hit, so he had 6, he got going, he had 10 points right out of the chute and had confidence. And Pichon's usually a guy that can guard him. And I thought Pichon did a nice job with him there for a while, but then there are other guys that make plays. I mean, they had guys, shot clock going down, hitting shots, and center hit one, looked like a shot put that went in. It was their night. It was their night. It wasn't ours. But I keep saying it was amazing we kept it as close as we did and competed till the end.